What's up, guys? We are back, and as you can see, we are up on Lake Superior today. We're at Gratiot River County Park. We came here last summer, and it's just gorgeous up here. It's just a beautiful beach with a great view, and there's some awesome rocks up here. So we'll see what we can get into. I think we're gonna kind of try to walk maybe a mile down the beach here, maybe get into some stuff that's not as picked over. I mean, it's still earlier in the season, so it shouldn't be as bad, but we'll see. What do you think, girls? Okay. Yeah, it broke. Yep. Because it was really thin. Oh, what'd you find? Let's see. Whoa. Hold on to that one, dude. Beautiful. See, let me see. Let's see it. Oh, beautiful. Guys, we just pulled the first agate of the trip, and it's gorgeous. I'll do a close-up, and once it's wet, you'll be able to see the bands a lot better, but it's gorgeous. And something I find, a lot of people, they like to look right at the water's edge, because when these agates are wet, you can see like identifying features a lot better. But up here, when they get a really good wind blowing, these waves are pushing new rocks up way up here all the time. So I think some people aren't as familiar with identifying them when they're dry. So I like to look on this upper edge, and I feel like I have more luck doing that. Hi. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to looking at dry rocks more than I am wet rocks, but yeah. Alright guys, there's our first agate of the trip. It's beautiful. Got some quartz pocket in the middle there, but otherwise just gorgeous. Let's see it, hold it up. Very nice. What do you guys think? Do you like Lake Superior? Yeah. Oh, you found that? Mm-hmm. That's a cool one. This is that one that Fia just found. It's a little one, but it's beautiful. Alright guys, these are just a couple of other rocks we found so far. I think this is a piece of prehnite or prehnite. It's another thing you can find up here. Sometimes it can have little like inclusions of copper in it and turn it more of like a pink color. So I've been looking for that too, but I haven't found any yet. And then this green one, I think is epidote, which I always like picking up. Just a cool green color, so Fia's dancing. What you got there? That's pretty cool. Alright guys, we just finished up day one. We're spending the night up here, so we found a handful of agates, all pretty small, but we got a bucket full of other Lake Superior rocks that the girlies and I picked out. So that's it for today. We will catch you tomorrow morning. I don't know if we're gonna come back to this same beach tomorrow or go to a new one, but I think we ended up not walking super far, but everybody else that we saw didn't even go as far as we did today, so we might even just, you know, like trek up a really long ways. Not a really long ways, but like a mile tomorrow morning and just see if that makes a difference. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, folks, we're back. Ooh. We're on a new beach today. We're at Calumet Waterworks Park. It's about 20 minutes away from the last beach we were at. So just another beautiful rocky beach. It was raining about 10 minutes ago, so all the rocks are kind of wet up on shore, so hopefully that'll give us some luck. But we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. The other hard thing about these beaches up here in this particular area of the Keweenaw Peninsula is there's a lot of redness. Like, a lot of the rocks have red in them, so it's hard to, it kind of messes with your eyes sometimes. So you really got to just sit down and pick a little area apart, because I'm sure there's a lot of rocks that get missed from people just walking past them. All right, guys, I think we got our first one of the day. It's okay, wipe your hands off like this. You're okay. I think we got our first one, girlie. Oh my goodness. And it's a gorgeous one. That's the best one of the trip yet. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And you found some epidote. Wow. That's a nice one. I'll give you guys a close-up here. Let me get it wet again. Wow. All right, guys, here's that one we just found. It's gorgeous. Got some nice husk on there, and you can see some banding right there. It's pretty. Got a lot of quartz in there, and then there's some really nice banding on this side. All right, guys, I think we are about done with our trip. We had a great 2 days up here, found a lot of cool rocks. So we'll put in some footage of the close-ups of the rocks when we get home. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And please, again, hit that like button. Please subscribe and get those kids outdoors. All right, guys, here is some close-ups of some of the rocks we found. This is just, I'm pretty sure this is prehnite, and then this darker stone that it is in is basalt. That's like the host rock that it's in, so there's a lot of that up there. I believe this is a little bit of that patricionite, so it's kind of like that prehnite, but then there's like tiny copper inclusions in there that make it turn pink like that. So that's kind of cool. I don't know what this green stone is though. This is the biggest agate that we found over the weekend, or the 2 days that we were there. Got some nice banding, big quartz pocket, but overall just a beautiful stone. Got really cool kind of husk on the outside there. I don't know, probably like 1.5 ounces, but it's a pretty nice one. Here's some epidote. I always like picking that up because you don't see green rocks a lot, or at least around here. This, I think, is another agate. There's not like, I don't know, the outside is just kind of agatey. There's little tiny bands all over the place. I bet if we cut this, it might look a little bit better inside. And then just some more prehnite. And then here's another cool agate we found. It's really dull in color, but it is an agate. It's like superior agate, so it's kind of a cool looking one. Probably the dullest one I've ever found. And then we found all sorts of little tiny ones like this. I think this one actually has like saginite spray. I'm not super well versed in that, but that's what that looks like to me as far as the other pictures I've seen. And then yeah, just a bunch of other little agates like that.